Proche de son main et c'est le bon call hein, puisque ça vient en slow. Et il peut repartir derrière avec la couverture hein, de son coéquipier Nico en l'occurrence pour une smoke. On continue, hein, on ne change pas le call. Et là c'est un round poubelle hein, qui est en train de se transformer pour les G2. Ouais, pas de call. Avec NBK en première live, faudra check hein, ces débuts de smoke de la part de Rain. Il y a des bisous en cours hein, avec Rain.
Aucun kill. Enfin, NBK qui trouve l'ouverture, mais Carrigan qui sort de son vent. Carrigan absolument intenable, le double kill, le triple kill. Il a la bombe en visu. Attention au contact, hein, les CZ peuvent faire vraiment très mal. Carrigan, le quadruple kill, est-ce qu'il serait en passe de remporter son premier ace? NBK qui souffre. Et finalement il resserre. On est sur du classique maintenant, à 1 minute 29, Nico qui prend le premier kill, Nico le double kill, attention à son sprint, on n'est pas venu check à cette position, oh le quadruple kill, la petite pépite, Kenny S.
Key players for FaZe going down, Nico dropped, and MBK, AK-47 in hand, wants to try and find the next pick.
Okay, not quite in position where he wanted to be behind the box to align himself, and Rain catches him off a bit early on his arrival. Tagged, but that won't make much of a difference considering a walk into the site could make a difference if the spray is successful from Apex walking through the smoke. In fact, he's done massive amount of damage to Kerrigan as well, who now sits at 12 HP. Olaf still makes the bomb successful in getting to default. And immediately he should peek toward heaven as well. Flash comes through, no one else will be able to support the peek, but if he spots them walking in, he'll have good position. Kenny's waiting for his teammates to get out of the way so he can get a shot with the op, but that may not happen at all. Olaf with 2, Guardian to hold the angle and back off Apex. It's going to be 14 rounds finally for FaZe.
Apex with the low HP from the previous push. He'll be left in an impossible situation now, just looking for any exit frags he can get at this point. Knows he can't win, but if he can find a couple of kills on the retreat, that would be something. But now, decides to save the AWP. Good call, and he will go down eventually. I'll give that a go, because so far, plays like this are working every single time, but finally Olofmeister shuts him down.
I thought Kenny had that one dead to rights. Good push back from Apex, though, and he nearly gets 2 for it. Rain just barely pushed up behind the box.
Very aggressive play from G2, but it's been working so far. This could be where it all goes wrong for them.
Nico trying to get a read of what's going on inside of the site with sound cues. Bobby again with attack, and this, yes, absolutely, you're right. The aggression this round is completely shut down. Guardian to take out Shocks. This should be the map point, the penultimate point for FaZe Clan at this point in time, as MBK, last alive, has to rotate back over. Low enough damage onto both Guardian and Rain that he could do something with it, but not against Nico.
Chance of overtime, this is it. Olofmeister is rushing A now. A good fast call. And it's going to be up to FaZe to try and find the opening picks. Body does get one in return, though. Good incendiary throwing, but they've already crossed the bomb site. So the plant should come in relatively easily. Flames just about touching him there after the plant comes in. It's looking like this could be the end.
We said that last time.
Well, this time I'm almost certain this time.
Yeah, bomb down with a well-established 4-man hold in the post plant against just NBK and Shocks. Shocks trying to wait for MBK, get toward Truck, and then when he does, he's already gone. So perhaps Shocks best served to have just gone alone. He's got 2 now, 1 versus 4. They know roughly where he is by approximation. I said bomb was already down, my mistake. They just got to that now, but Olaf takes out Shocks. We are done. It's game 1. Remember, these all count.
Round now. So many close encounters here as Shoxy tries to loop the loop around them. It's going to be Rain to open things up, and that's actually towards A. So Shoxy still can shut this one down. Spots one, allows him to plant by the looks of things. Deep plant from Guardian. Wants to stop those flanking players come in. Shoxy, though, is in that. He's expecting to hit these kind of shots, but we know he's injured right now. 3 versus 1. Apex up against it.
Might hurt, but he still needs to hit some shots. I'll go with the injury. Yes, surgery is obviously impending, but he's still on the server, and unfortunately that one I think slipped away from him ever so slightly. Nico able to take out Apex.
And it will be Rain to get the second kill of the round. It's looking much better now from FaZe as they get everything going in their favor. 7-2 certainly coming in now. Shoxy just trying to deny anything he can as he holds towards the B bomb to connect here. Rain probably gets 3, maybe just gets 5. Okay, that's sick.
Good to go with it, but Kenny has missing shots. You're right, he could well go down, and an AWP now gets into the arsenal, the repertoire for FaZe on approach. Good shot, at least to drop the bomb. Apex and Shocks will hold true. 20 HP for Shocks to play in behind the truck. He's unaware that Olaf had swung all the way around behind him, so it comes to just body. And I was about to mention that FaZe had at least done one better than G2 did on their T side in the previous map. They may still get another on this because they've got the HP advantage. Olaf, though, without the armor, gets aim punched off on the first bullet.
Either way, still a difficult buy for G. Rain using the little trash can there to his best advantage. MBK take him down, a little bit of a cheeky one-way smoke there. Won't be too happy about that. 50 seconds remaining. Kenny is trying to pick up the pieces here.
He's got the angle held. Oh, he wants more though. Don't get greedy. A player directly beside him in the bathrooms. I'm not sure he is entirely clued into the fact that he's so close. Certainly checks it. He'll consider all options. Good shot. Kerrigan gets shocked back, and then Olof does take down Kenny. So 12-3 may not be where we end. We may actually get 11-4 after all. It's not as well on Body's foot. Guardian's able to collect the shot immediately after, and it's just on to Apex. He does not have a kit. Keep in mind, so if this bomb gets planted, which it will do now, he's got to work quickly. Thankfully, he's out on the heels of their positioning and catches off Guardian before he can retreat. Smoke on it. Kit available. Grabs it on the way by. He'll hold this now, I bet. Flash in. Oh, okay, fair enough. He's going to fake it out and try and bait Olaf into it. He's going to spray that smoke as well. Catch him in the reload, but he's got enough of an angle to fall off. Olaf's got very few bullets left. He'll swap guns rather than swap out the magazine. That is what we saw, or at least attempted comeback. On the first map, NBK does trade off with Guardian. It's the first kill they've gotten in the round. Then a trade, with that being the case, still leaves them down by 2. So NBK and Kenny to work together. Kenny gets further damage dealt to him from Rain inside of the site as well. Around spots up NBK, doing just that. He'll force him back toward A, or at least the thought of it. Fakes that he's gone back up the stairs. Nico taking down Kenny. I mean, it's just the waiting game at this point in time for MBK. And Nico doesn't want to wait long. He'll take matters into his own hand.
I don't think many kills will be found on the team side whatsoever. Go, Mass doing work. USP will come out. Be able to finish things off here. Rain will find the bomb. Kenny S and Body. It won't matter.
Oh my goodness. That's rather unfortunate for Kerrigan.
Creeps up towards Sean. Surely gets this kill. There it is, guaranteed. Olofmeister caught hands down there. Nico with 1, but that's all he'll find. And the force buy from G2 working out very nicely. Swings in from heaven. He won't be able to swap everybody up. What's he doing that for? Stood in the open.
Yeah, I don't think he was aware, perhaps, that he was exposed that far out. You have to back up to the drain filtration, drain pipe, whatever I'm trying to say, you know what I mean, those doors. Yeah, and to not be fully exposed, he may not have been aware, and just one step too far forward. Guardian. Good shot to Kenny, but it's Kerrigan that's going to take out Apex, and they'll...
In the first situation, Guardian can, in this round though, as he takes on MBK.
Just waiting patiently as well toward water. Good shot from Rain. Making that FAMAS look rather sexy from afar. The only game I think I ever played... Let's not go down that road, shall we? Apex will also run into the same fate. So a 3-kill from Natural Born Killer versus Henry Grizzle, round 1.
Oh, we've lost a player. Uh-oh. I'm a bit scared for him now. He decides to fall back. You don't need that kill. That's absolutely fine, but he will get dropped by Nico in the end. He'll funnel them towards the A side, and that's where the weaponry does not reside. Kerrigan. That USP, this is very awkward. Kenny S does come out on top. Guardian can't really do much about this. This is buy some time here. Sits on a poorly thrown smoke and hoping it will yield some sort of success for him. Apex go down here. Indeed he does. And this could be a full eco victory now for FaZe. They didn't really purchase much at all. Just a couple of deagles, silence USPs, and it's a 3-on-2 with 3 AK-47s. Olofmeister's not going to miss that shot. Bomb goes down, but they still got to defuse it. Kenny S taken down through the smoke, and that's a full eco victory for FaZe, man. That's true. He does really enjoy that.
Good hold. Ooh. Good kills back from Apex, though. Kerrigan now has to back away and play more passive and conservative to allow his teammates into position, because if he goes down as well, they'll have issues. Guardian is certainly not going to allow it. Nice shot from Kenny. Edge of the smoke. Down goes Guardian. He'll slip into the site. No one wants to peek Kenny at this point in time, but eventually Kerrigan will slip around into position.
Now, a bit of time to work with there. Lucky to get that second shot. Good control. They run into his crosshair there, and this is looking like a fade.
Showcase and testament to how close our Counter-Strike scene really is. We're going all around ground. He is spotted now, but he's got the jump on Kenny because the op's not ready. He's still jumping forward. MBK now has to work with the Krieg.
SG553, that's what it's called. So this sort of range, then I'll start believing, but we haven't really seen anything from it yet.
I don't mind players.
I want to ask Chad about that mainly, though. Has he ever considered this weapon as a team? So they thought, guys, this could save us.
Liquid instead.
Yeah, that's true. Now they just won the summit.
And Naf was the, very well done. Naf was the MVP. He returned to Liquid
MBK
A bit years on.
opts for the AWP.
Oh, I like what you've done there. Unfortunately, it's FaZe that now bring this back to within.
Forward as Apex will be taken down. Rain is having a party towards long. And there will be Shocks. Will be the final plays here. He'll go in. And 0 kills. Carrigan.
Can't get the angle to Rain.
Can't he? Goodness gracious. Lovely shots, and Kenny S will get at least one here. This will take some special shots from him to get them back in the round, but doesn't look like that'll be happening. Opting to save the AWP now, 40 still. And snowball from there we go. That's the start, but still 3 of them to find. Nico can go.
Did he see? I don't think he saw the gun barrel. I thought maybe he would. He did shut the door. Nico. That sucks for him, but he still goes through, realizes it, and
if you have a chance to take them overtime. Rain is just completely wrecking them. That is beautiful Counter-Strike. Forces him to run through the Molotov there. Once 2 players went down, the third had no choice as well.
Guardian. Good shot. MBK. Apex with the only kill so far. Guardian. Goodness gracious. Apex gone. Kerrigan found 2 just as well, but Guardian's far more beautiful perhaps to watch, so we stayed with him naturally so. And Shocks goes down. It is indeed a 16-13 final scoreline, and goodness golly.